It's like all his elixir. Oh my gosh, that Valkyrie! That Valkyrie spawned for a second, and it just got eviscerated. That's going to be tower down. There's nothing you can do. That's so crazy. What's up, gamers? Jerky here, and today we're going to be trying out the most broken deck in Clash Royale, and that is objectively. This deck has the highest win rate in all of Clash Royale, so I'm super excited to give it a try. Here it is on screen right now. I'm actually going to do this, just for fun, get some goblins on the tower. Okay, well, that didn't do anything at all. But yeah, anyways, the deck's on the screen. Like I said, highest win rate in the game. So this deck is really strong. It features 3 of the new Goblin cards. So the Goblin Curse, the Goblin Mechanic, and the Goblin Destroyer, or whatever his name is. Wow, this guy's crazy. So yeah, this deck's really fun. It's also really strong. It has the newly buffed Ram Rider. It has Pekka. It has Phoenix. So we're up here against this crazy deck. But I'm excited to show you everything that the deck that I'm playing has to offer. I mean, it has the literal highest win rate in Clash Royale. And a lot of the cards in it are like pretty broken. You know what I mean? Like the Goblin Destroyer is a pretty broken card, I would say. Okay, so I don't have anything in hand to punish this pump, so I need to go in. That's kind of what you need to do in those situations, is if you don't have a spell, you need to at least try and get like good damage on their tower. So I'm going to preemptively Goblin Curse. It should help my troops out, and hopefully the Ram Rider takes care of the bomber so we get some goblins down. Nice. So at the very least, it's like we're going to take a good chunk of their tower. Yeah. I will say the clone giant skeleton push is always scary, but if we play our defense right, we shouldn't have to worry about it. Okay. I'm going to go Knight high here. The reason I play the Knight like this is because, what's it called? If he clones the giant skeleton, the Knight won't fall into the splash zone of the giant skeleton. Okay. Hopefully this takes the tower here, or at least close to it. Nice. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted in that situation. Okay, we're going to Pekka in the back here. He has 2 pumps down, so like this defense is going to be really, really scary. We need to be super cautious with how we defend this. Okay, he does that. I'm not too worried about that. Since he's running a clone, he really wants to make one giant push all into one lane. Like him splitting them up like that, I don't think is a good move. I don't even run clone, but I feel like that's definitely a mistake. So we're going to try and capitalize off of that. Okay, and I'm actually going to pressure the 3 crown here because he just played all of that stuff down. It's like I'm totally going to ignore it all and just pressure because, I mean, that is so much elixir to spend on not the right lane. Yeah, he has to clone defensively. And look at all of the stuff we have on his king tower. It's actually crazy. Yeah, that's going to be GG's. It's going to be an easy 3 crown. I don't know what that bro was thinking, but that's the firepower that this deck has. So good first match. We'll take the dub. We'll catch you in the next one. We'll say that while this deck has a crazy explosive offense, I think sometimes it's hard for players, myself included, to play a deck that doesn't run a big spell. Like this deck runs 2 small spells, so if that's something you're not used to, you may struggle a little bit. I was going to ignore that, but that's actually going to get a lot of damage, so it kind of forces out my Goblin Machine. That's kind of the price I pay for cycling my Knight at the beginning like that, so it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to Phoenix here, just to help out with that Prince. Okay. Please don't touch my tower. No! Okay, that's on me. I was like, I'm not quite used to the updates with the Dagger Duchess yet, so that's my fault. Okay, so he's running a minor control deck. Not a really good start. If he's a really good player, it'll be kind of hard to come back from this, but the good news is with this deck, if they genuinely just make one mistake, you can win. Like, it's really, really cool. It's a very punishing deck. Like, if they just overcommit a little bit, like maybe like he did with that minor, we're going to have a good chance here. So I'm going to Ram Rider. I meant to play it behind the Pekka, so that's entirely my fault, to be honest. We're going to Goblin Curse here. Nice, nice. And those guards are going to turn into goblins. He misplaced the Tesla, and that's just tower down. One mistake cost him his entire tower. And that's the firepower of this deck, like I said. Literal highest win rate in Clash Royale. Especially at like mid-ladder or upper ladder. Like obviously top 1,000 players. Like they'll know how to play against this deck. They'll know how to like counter it and defend it, but the defense is like very easy to mess up, to be completely honest. Okay, we're gonna do this. I didn't want the Prince to charge onto my tower. Wow, well played, honestly. That Evil Ice Spirit connecting to the tower ended up securing the tower for him, so well played. In a 2-tower game though, like this deck dominates depending on the matchup, but it's like minor control. It's like not a very great deck for 2-tower situations. So we're gonna drop our Goblin Machine in the back. Honestly, the Prince is the one card in this matchup that I'm like quote-unquote worried about. We're going to do this, and then Evo Knight is going to be a great tank for this push. So we're going to drop it right here in the pocket on all of that. We're going to get the Goblin Curse down as well to help boost the attack power of our cards. Nice. I was hoping the Ram Rider would have connected there. Unfortunately, she does not. We spaced that perfectly so that the Prince didn't charge onto our Goblin Demolisher, which is nice. Okay, we're going to reset here. Goblin Machine in the back. And the King Tower is going to help out there, so I'm going to Knight here to absorb some of this. Okay, Poison comes down for my opponent. It's good to know. Okay, we're going to Ram Rider here. And Phoenix. Have our Evo Zap ready for the building. There it is. Let's Zap and Goblin Curse. And now those are going to turn into Goblins. The Evo Zap and Curse combination is so deadly. Like, it's so hard to stop. You can see it took out guards there, and it spawned them in as Goblins. Okay, hopefully the Phoenix respawns. Yeah, my boy is fighting for his life right now. We're going to Goblin Demolisher. And bro can't stop this. That's crazy. So like I said, crazy offense and another easy win. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. Cool. Into our next match here against Maximo 13, running the Princess Tower. I will say the balance changes to all of the tower troops. I think have been really good. I've been seeing less Dagger Duchess and more Princess and more Cannoneer. So I think the changes and the nerfs to the Duchess have been so well done and well received by the community, I feel like. So shout outs to Supercell there. Kind of took them a while, but that's okay. I'm going to Knight in front just to kind of hopefully preserve the health of my Demolisher. And then we're going to Curse and then Zap here just to take care of those archers. I spent a lot there, but I really don't mind. I'd rather be safe than sorry in those types of situations. Nice. And now this is going to be a really, really easy defense. Oh, that was supposed to be... Oops. Oh! I meant to play a Pekka. Little misclick there, but this defense works as well. Honestly, this is fine. Okay, so he's running Mega Knight, Bowler, Archers. It could be like Mega Knight Balloon or Mega Knight Graveyard or something like that. Honestly, it wouldn't be too surprising. Okay, we're going to slow roll Phoenix here because he spent a lot on that defense. And I'm tempted to go with a Ram Rider in front here. The charge up speed of the Ram Rider is so quick, it can catch people off guard a lot of the times. I will say he does have a Bowler, though. That's one of the best responses in the game to Ram Rider. Yeah, exactly. So, well played by him. I think we're still going to get a connection, though, which is kind of crazy. Okay, then we're going to Goblin Machine. Wow, and I don't even need to respond to his Bowler. The Phoenix took care of it. So this is an unsupported Elixir Golem, so all it's going to do is give us a fat Elixir lead. We also have our Evo Knight in cycle, so this push is going to be absolutely crazy. We're going to go Evo Knight. We're going to go Phoenix. We have our Curse and Zap ready, and I don't know how bro is supposed to stop this. I feel like I would low-key just give up. That Mega Knight just got destroyed. That was like all his Elixir. Oh my gosh, that Valkyrie. That Valkyrie spawned for a second, and it just got eviscerated. That's going to be tower down. There's nothing you can do. That's so crazy. That's what I'm talking about with this deck, man. It does not mess around. Bro's still trying to save his tower. I respect it, but that's going to be another 3 crowns. So GG's to this guy. We'll take the win and catch you in the next one. Cool. Into our next match here against... Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Honestly, I get pretty excited when I see that I'm going up against Dagger Duchess, because that's definitely something that this deck does really well against, because it is, in essence, it's a bridge spam deck. So... I'm going to wait just a second and then play our Pekka. I think it's fine to leak Elixir. I'd rather that we fight on our side of the bridge. You said good game. Interesting, interesting. We'll see. Maybe, depending on how we play this. I'm going to try and... Yeah, okay, so Void comes down. We're going to Knight in front to make sure that our Pekka lives and takes care of their Pekka, hopefully. And we're chilling. I don't know why they called good game, to be completely honest. I think we're fine. I don't know if they were saying good game because like they made a mistake or I don't know. But we basically reset the situation. So he's going to be running a similar deck, Pekka Void, with the Goblin Machine. Maybe Mirror. There's like a popular deck that is Goblin Machine Mirror. So we're just going to let this do its thing, honestly. Yeah. And Inferno Dragon is something that this deck does struggle with. I'm happy that I have Phoenix, though. So we're going to go like this. Take care of that. And I'm inclined to go like this with the Ram Rider. Get these skeletons here into goblins, And he is low on dagger, so this will be annoying for him to deal with a little bit. And that's going to DPS down the Pekka, so we're fine. I was going to say the Dagger Duchess is... I wouldn't say she's weak after the nerf, but she's definitely not as strong as she was. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I think I need to be really, really careful playing around the Pekka and choosing when to play my Pekka, because if I'm not careful, it's going to end up costing me my whole tower. Okay, so it looks like he's up about 3 elixir, assuming that they played that at 10 elixir. So like I said, we're just going to cycle our knight here. Once the Goblin Machine locks on, we're going to go for a machine of our own. I think it's weird to void on a knight. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's that great of a play, but maybe that's just my opinion. Okay, let's do this. And then Ram Rider here. Nice. I'm tempted to zap here just to like make sure that like Loki gets taken care of. I'm going to Goblin Curse to boost all of this up. I was kind of hoping he would play Skeletons. Unfortunately, he did not, so don't get as much value from that as I would have liked, but nonetheless, again, with him having Dagger Duchess, the Phoenix is just getting so much value, and I'm going to get a second Phoenix down here with this Evil Knight, and he's going to have to place something onto that egg, otherwise it's going to respawn. I'm just going to cycle an Evil Zap here. We have 2 Phoenixes down. I'm going to curse up here and then drop my Ram Rider, and I don't know how he's supposed to defend all of this. I think we're going to end up taking his tower here. He tried to get the Ice Spirit down, but he couldn't get it down in time, so really good game. We had 2 Phoenixes down at the bridge, and it was just too much for him. He even called the early GGs, and bro couldn't keep up. So good game to this person. We'll take the easy dub. We'll catch y'all in the next one. All right, into our next match here. And I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. Honestly, I'm not used to playing like bridge spam style of deck. So if you aren't either, give it a try. There's a bit of a learning curve. I will say I was practicing off recording, and there were a few matches where I genuinely just like kind of got destroyed. So, you know, that's kind of what happens when you try and learn a new deck, but it does make you a better player. So give it a try. You know, you don't always want to be running the same decks all the time. That's stale. That's boring. You got to keep it fresh. You know what I mean? I'm going to support this with the Phoenix and just kind of see what happens. I don't want to spend anything else unless he gives me like spell value, but like I'm going to not play anything onto that Prince, at least not till it's on our side of the river. Pull this into the middle. And now we're in a great position because we have a Ram Rider supported by a half HP Phoenix, and he doesn't have Tesla in hand. So I'm going to do this. I think this is a nice Wombo combo to get some Goblins down. And that Phoenix going to work, and that's what I'm talking about. Look at all of that damage that we got, and we forced their Tesla out. So he doesn't have Tesla if we go for another Pekka Ram Rider or anything like that. So really good exploitation of their cycle there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and drop a Goblin Machine in the back. And I think I'm going to go Phoenix Ram Rider because he doesn't have Tesla in hand. Does have the Valkyrie, though. I'm deciding what I want to do here. I think I'm just going to play a Knight in the back. I changed my mind. I'm going to let these kind of cancel out here. Oh, I think that Prince was really bad, but I might be wrong. Maybe not really bad, but it feels like it wasn't great. Interesting. Okay. I guess I gave him a lot of lightning value there. I wasn't expecting him to have lightning, so that's on me. I don't know if he can afford anything right now. Okay, yeah, last second snowball. Okay, awesome. No small spell in hand, no big spell in hand, so it was only a matter of time until we kind of got the punish off. So that was good for us. I was going to say he spent so much on that push, I would have been surprised if he could defend, and push came to shove, he couldn't. We haven't even had to play our Pekka in this matchup, which is really nice. Hasn't really expected us to have a Pekka. The Prince is the thing that I'm the most scared about, so we're going to get this Evil Knight down. Wow, it got the charge off. I'm impressed, to be honest. This is a really weird Tesla, to be honest. I'm not taking any chances with the Prince. I've made that mistake before. Ram Rider, one of the best answers to a balloon, but because she's so fast now, I don't know if it's going to work. Come on, Goblin Machine. Come on, Goblin Machine. Okay, we're chilling right now. We're just going to curse here. Support all of this. If he's defending, he isn't able to go in for a push. We're going to zap, get another Goblin down. Beautiful. And now bro has to decide between defending this or trying to take my tower. So, yet again, another really good match here. And just exploiting a lot of the broken cards that are out this season. So, GG's to this guy. We'll take the dub and catch you in the next one. Into our next match here against Deja Vu. Looks like they like running log bait. They have the Goblin Barrel, but in this meta, I don't know how many people are running log bait. Okay, if he's not going to play anything, I can just cycle my Knight. I think it's fine in this deck, especially when you have the Pekka in rotation, because if they do play something that you need like a ground tank for, it's like you just have your Pekka. All right, I'm going to cycle my Goblin Demolisher as well. Just to help support this. Okay, he drops the Firecracker. Nice, okay. These things are essentially going to cancel out, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to try and get my King Tower activated, though. Oh, never mind. I'm going to do no such thing. Okay, recruits are pretty bad for this deck. Definitely not a card that you want to see, but we will persevere. At least he doesn't have recruits in cycle. I'm going to do this because it will keep the Phoenix alive. Nice, and he definitely wanted to take care of the Phoenix. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let that get a lot of damage in hopes that we get more damage on the counter push. I might be wrong. I'm just saying I hope that that's what happens. Nah. The idea was there, but not quite the execution. Maybe I should have played the Knight sooner. I could have negated a lot of the damage, so that's on me. I will take the King Tower activation here. It's 1000% worth it when he's running recruits. Let's go like this. Easy King Tower activation. Perfect. All right, we got to play around the recruits. Worst case scenario here is me playing like Pekka into a bunch of recruits. Good zap there as well to get that onto the tower. That's the last thing I want to do is play Pekka onto recruits. Okay, we're going to be okay here. We're going to be A-okay. We have Evo Knight in cycle. Yeah, that's all I got. King C, great. Really, really helpful having the King Tower activation in that situation, though. I'm so grateful for that. Good news is he does not have Evo recruits in hand. Ooh, but that sucks. I'm going to try and time a zap very well here and then get the Goblin Curse down and hope for the best, honestly. I don't know how much more we can do. Ram Rider. Oh, that explosion pushed back the Ram Rider. That was so unlucky. The Ram Rider was totally going to connect. That was unlucky. No doubt about that. I mean, he played well. Okay. Yeah, recruits coming down is pretty bad, but Demolisher does a good job, honestly. We're in a Goblin Machine high here. Interesting Void by him. Okay, we're going to do Evo Zap here because otherwise that... Oh! We're going to curse here. Darn it. I don't know. Can he defend that? It's going to be close. I think I'm just going to Ram Rider and then Zap. And if he plays recruits instead of a building, I think he can't stop it. Yes! Let's go, baby! I had a feeling, I'm like, if he plays recruits instead of a building with the new Ram Rider buff, it doesn't get countered. Let's go, baby. Shout outs to the buffed Ram Rider. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. All right, into our next match here against Glosson. We're going to give him the good luck here. We've been really good, like, since recording. I haven't lost a match so far. We're going to drop a Knight here. Executioner is interesting. I don't think it gets much value against my deck, to be honest. Maybe against the Phoenix, but that's a 5 Elixir card that isn't going to get a ton of value. Okay, we're going to Pekka off to the side here and just kind of try and eat this up as quickly as possible. And my boy, I don't know about that NATO. I don't know about that NATO, my guy. He didn't even touch the tower. Yeah, he said good game. And I low-key agree with the good game. He's super low on Elixir right now. We have a Pekka down. And I think I'm just going to let this do its thing. Now I'm going to zap because he gave me zap value. And he just lost his tower. Yeah, that's crazy. That no joke is the power of this deck. That was so aggressive, though. Executioner and E-Giant just at the start of the game is kind of ridiculous. This E-Dragon's going to get a lot of value, though. I mean, my only great answer for E-Dragon is Phoenix, so could do work on us. I'm not going to count him out yet, though. I mean, we have really good answers for the E-Giant, but I'm not going to count him out yet. Yeah, E-Giant comes down, so I need to be really careful with how I play my Pekka. I think I'm going to play the Pekka, like, last second. As long as he doesn't have an Inferno Dragon, we should be okay, but I can always just Phoenix on the Inferno Dragon. Yeah, he's definitely... Oh, let's do this. And then that should spawn some goblins, and this all just gets destroyed, essentially. Nice. Yeah, we're chilling. Never mind. This matchup's great. I didn't know he had a Witch, so we're in good shape. I did just use my Zap, though, so these bats are going to get a ton of value. Oh! Never mind. Goblin Machine is busted. Okay. I'm going to Ram Rider with this, Evo Knight, and just do this Goblin Curse thing. Yeah. Well defended. Not quite going to get a Goblin, but we're going to take care of that entire E-Dragon and have an Evo Knight on the tower, so... This game is essentially over. We just need to defend one more E-Giant, and then... Yeah, then we're fine. But he can't do anything about this. Like, he just can't. Evo Zap's going to take care of the bats. Oh! This might be the greatest... Yeah, this might be the greatest matchup of all time. For us, specifically. My poor boy. And we have Goblin Curse for the skeletons. Talk about a meta deck. Jeez Louise. That witch just got cooked. We have a Goblin Machine down. We have a Knight in the pocket. It's just a bloodbath. It's just a bloodbath. Zap like this. Yeah, good game to my boy. Honestly, I don't think there was anything you could have done better other than not be so aggressive at the beginning. But that matchup was garbage. So GG's to Glosson. We'll take the dub and catch you in the next one. Our next match here against Dean Muda. And so far, so good. I love seeing them running Dagger Duchess. That's probably the best tower troop to go against when you're running like a form of bridge spam like this. We're going to drop our Knight in the back. Like I said, I think it's a fine play. It helps you get to your Evo Knight so you can make a nice Evo Knight push. I almost feel like my last game started this exact way. We're just going to mirror his Goblin Demolisher here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's running the same deck. We have yet to do a mirror match, a true mirror match, but yeah, here it is. Okay. Let's be careful here. We're going to drop our Pekka here. And then I'm going to zap to make sure that our Pekka like, wins, per se. And that was nice. Now we have a pretty decent counter push. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to play a Phoenix because, like I said, it is a mirror match. And he drops his Goblin Curse spell. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to pressure with this. He can play his own Ram Rider. Yeah, I was going to say that's probably the extent of what he can do. So that'll work. Alright, Demolisher of my own. I think this still might connect, though. Yeah, I should have played the Demolisher higher, so that's on me. Okay, so we finally get the mirror matchup. No surprise, like I said, this is one of the best decks in the game. Oh, that Knight was so bad. That Knight was so bad. Yeah, oops. Definitely an oopsie there on my part. That was a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I was being too aggro, no doubt. But we're going to live. I mean, like, if we were in double elixir, I'd be more worried, but he can't really afford to support the Pekka, so we're okay. Come on, Dagger Duchess, please. Please, please. Oh! That was scary. Yeah, he is up quite a bit of elixir after that, like 3.5 elixir, but we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. It's fine. Go Phoenix in the back. And we are going to take damage here. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to zap, though, just to, like, limit the charge. Okay, well played. Yeah, he zaps as well. No surprise, to be honest. But we do have Evo Knight in hand, so we're going to go Evo Knight, Ram Rider, and Goblin Curse spell. And kind of hope for the best, honestly. That was a huge misclick on the Phoenix. I wasn't trying to play it in that position. So that sucks, but it is what it is. Wow, his whole push just got destroyed there. That's awesome. Demolisher here just to make sure I don't take damage. I'm going to go Ram Rider here so the Phoenix Egg respawns. Nice. He plays his own Ram Rider. That's fine with me. Like I said, I played that Phoenix in that lane by accident. I wasn't trying to do that, so it is what it is. I'm going to go Goblin Machine here. We have to go Phoenix as well because otherwise that Evo Knight's going to go crazy. I think we can bring this back. I have faith in us. Okay. We're just going to reset with the Knight here. That Phoenix Egg might respawn. Nah, it's cooked. Okay. Pekka of our own. It's going to be a well-timed zap here, hopefully. But I don't know if we can stop this Ram Rider because the Pekka's distracted. No! Pekka, no! Yeah, that's going to be GG's most likely in the mirror match. Oh! Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet, you guys. Go on, Ram Rider. Neither of us can really stop the Ram Rider, but ain't no way I'd stop his counter push right here. Plus, I think Zap does enough anyways, so if he's smart, he just Goblin Curses and Zaps and finishes off the game. So, GG's to that guy in the mirror. Honestly, he played it really well. So, we'll hold that L and catch you in the next one. Into our next match here against David. If there's any deck we're going to lose to, it's going to be our own. It's going to be a mirror match, or at least that's what I like to think. Okay, he drops the Skellies. I could Goblin Curse on it, but I've done that a few times and hasn't quite worked out very well. But whenever I see skeletons, I'm pretty happy about it, to be completely honest. He drops his Wizard. I'm going to Pekka. I mean, I'm cool with it. I'm cool. I think it'll work out well. Okay, his Inferno D comes down. Okay, this is going to be an interesting interaction here. I think I'm going to let that Ram Rider do its thing. I don't know if I have another option, to be completely honest. But we're going to try and capitalize on the counter push here. That's the thing with this deck, is you need to know when to hold them and when to fold them, if you know what I mean. And then Goblin Curse here, and I don't think he can defend all of this. And so that's going to be tower down for him, for sure. And we still have about 1,000 health on ours. Pekka, take care of the wizard, please. Nah, not quite, but we're good. Okay, so that was definitely worth it. I don't know why bro is BMing after he just lost his tower. Okay. I'm going to go knight like here. I just want to take care of the wizard more than anything. Need to time the zap well. Nice, okay. Okay, so he has rage as well. Interesting. Rage, Ice Golem, Prince. So that's kind of cheesy. I mean, to be fair, I'm running a cheesy deck too, so I can't be too salty. Honestly, if we play around the Prince, we're going to be fine. Prince and Wizard are the two cards that I'm the most worried about in this matchup. Also, Inferno Dragon too. He definitely does have some good answers for us. I'm going to leak a little bit. With my hand, I want to play reactive more than proactive, so I don't want to give him a fat counter push, essentially. I want to be the one capitalizing off of counter push. Let's go Ram Rider here to slow down his Ram Rider just a little bit. Ooh, and I don't have a great hand for that Prince, to be honest. That Prince is going to do a lot of work, and it is what it is. But we also are going to do a lot of work here. So let's Goblin Curse. We have Evo Zap in hand as well. I'm going to Evo Zap onto this Wizard. I don't know if it takes care of it. It's going to get it really, really close. Yeah, like 1 HP. Nice. Goblin Demolisher carrying. And Phoenix here just to make sure we don't lose this tower. And because my boy was hog question mark emoting, we're going to be sure to emote right back at him. You know the rules. Oh, we got that Prince on a leash. I love that. Let's Goblin Curse here. And let it rain. Let it rain. Okay. I'm gonna say we just need to make sure that we don't lose this tower here. Perfect. Perfect. So I kind of got sidetracked there on the BM train, but we'll take a dub, and we'll catch y'all in the next match. Into our last match here against Angel. Angel Insane. We'll see what we can do. If they don't play anything, I'll cycle my Evo Zap. I'm curious what you all think of the new season. I've enjoyed all the cards. The Goblin game mode kind of got old quick, but I like all the new cards. You know, 3 new cards in one season. That's kind of unprecedented from Supercell, so I think it's really cool. I think the balance changes of the tower have been great, or all of the towers, I should say. Interesting. Tesla comes down. I'm going to like Ram Rider in the corner. I think it'll still pull it, but it's fine. Just like maybe speed things up a little bit here. Nice. Well defended by my opponent, honestly. He played that perfectly. And I need some knight here. Nice. If I didn't play that knight, that would have probably made it to my tower. So really well played by my opponent. Good pressure. Minor decks are a lot more common than they used to be after the Dagger Duchess nerf. I think that's a good thing. I'm gonna zap here just to cycle and to DPS down those guards. Oh, yikes. I say Prince at the Bridge is actually like really hard to react to now. Like after the buff, I'm like, oh shoot, it's very, very difficult to react in time. Interesting that he played the Tesla. Maybe he thinks he can defend my Ram Rider without a building. That's probably true. I mean, he doesn't have Ram Rider in hand, so I'm going to do this, and then this, and then I have Evil Zap in hand. And we should get a connection. And 1 Goblin. Nah, he zapped on the Goblin. Okay. Good defense by him, actually. I have to give credit where credit's due. I mean, he's defending pretty well. A lot of players would have crumbled on that defense, but he did not. Where I'm going to be ready, I mean, I want to have my Pekka. If he goes Prince at the Bridge, I want to get the Pekka down before the Prince charges. He hasn't seen me play the Pekka. If he's a good player, he'll know that I'm running it, though, so we'll see. Okay, Prince is over there. I don't have... I mean, I guess Zap does reset the Prince charge, but that's okay. We're going to Pekka low here and just do our best. It's a decent defense. I was hoping that the Tesla would lock onto the Knight, to be completely honest with you all, so we could get a respawn. But we do not. I'm going to Ram Rider here, kind of maybe try and juke him. I hope he's worried about the Pekka. Bad zap. Nice, nice, very nice, very nice. Phoenix here should take care of this Prince. He might go for like a Miner though, so if he does... No, he doesn't. He's going to go... Okay, he goes Miner over here. That makes sense. Okay, low power mode. Oops. Oh, Phoenix Egg, though. Nice. Okay, he uses his log, which means he won't have login cycle for a Ram Rider here. And now I feel like we got him right where we want him. We have so much counter push down. Goblin Curse plus Zap here. We're going to get some Goblins down, and that's going to be GG's. Really well played by us. I feel like we picked him apart. But he actually played really well. So GG's to Angel. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the outro. That's going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot. I will also put the deck link in the bio. Shout outs to whoever suggested that. But yeah, give this deck a try. It's really strong. Like, I hope I showed you today. It's like a 3-crown machine. The offense is unparalleled. It's really good. Once you get used to not having a big spell, you're going to kill it. So let me know what you think of this deck in the comments, and I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace.